Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ETS2 Season 3. You guys might have seen the news, but the new Volvo FHs are here. FH5 and FH6 have been released by SES, and today we'll be driving the FH6. I found a quick job that takes us around Greece. Actually, crosses over Greece to... what country is it? Albania? I think so. So we'll be driving from Licala to Tirana. I don't have a clue whether those pronunciations are correct, but we'll see. You guys will let me know if ever. And I put in some waypoints in here because I saw there are some photo opportunities along the way. So to remind myself that it's time for taking photos at those specific times, right? And then maybe pass over a dealer along the way before we deliver this. Looks good. And it's going to be a 500-kilometer journey. It's going to take a while, so sit back, relax, and please fasten seatbelts. Let's do this. By the way, the sounds are from Max. Max updated his Volvo FH4 500 D13K sound pack. Oh, that's a mouthful. But these are from his paid engine sounds. Mods list link in the video description as always. Let's hear it. You can even hear the keys jingling into the socket. Although for this truck, are there still even keys or do you just push it to start? I don't know, but the sounds themselves, they're not completely accurate. They're for an FH4, and I guess for FH5 and FH6 they aren't completely accurate anymore, but it's definitely much better than having SES sounds. So no vacuum sounds allowed here, right? We aligned on that in the beginning. Now let me just see the reverse. Okay, good. I think we're good. And there's a couple of different dashboard options in here, which is kind of nice if you want a digital speedo. You can even have the GPS right there. But I kind of like this one, old school. Bit of an analog vibe of the speed. So let's get driving. Thanks for all the comments on the previous episode, by the way, guys. So we'll be keeping the volume here at this default. I think this is the best volume, best mix of hearing my voice and still hearing the engine sounds properly. And all the other sounds in the game for that matter. Crispy, very nice. The steering wheel, I have a bit of mixed feelings on this FH6 steering wheel. Not sure if I like that white thing in the middle. It seems a bit too... like a pillow, maybe? Maybe that's the intent. But based on looks alone, I kind of prefer the FH5. In the interior at least. The exterior, I don't have a strong preference just yet. Maybe we'll need to drive both before we can decide, right? We'll see, we'll see. Not too shabby. The look of this truck, not too shabby. Also, one thing I noticed here in Greece, the roundabouts are a bit different. There's a stop sign at the entrance of each roundabout. Although, now that I saw that car just pass by, it doesn't look like they really follow it to the letter. I can merge in through here without hitting anybody. Thank you. Yeah, but it's weird because there's a stop sign. So if you follow the rules strictly speaking, you would have to stop like around 2 seconds before you enter the roundabout. Normally I would expect like just a yield sign, right? You yield to cars inside the roundabout already, but if there's no one there, then you can go ahead. Yeah, that might be more of... Oh, open to interpretation. We'll see. So down here. Also, I noticed there's no speed limit on the GPS. I'm not sure if it's a mod because I have the GPS, the Google Maps night mode GPS mod. And maybe it's not fully compatible with this truck yet because this truck just released today, a few hours ago, as when I'm recording this. Oh, they do stop. Okay. So maybe it depends on the car. Some AI cars are more rule followers than others. This right here. You are turning right. Yes, thank you. Good. I do like the indicator, the blinking sounds. But yes, I wouldn't drive this if I didn't have Max's sounds. Although I believe Krishboom also has one, so at least you have a free option. But I wouldn't drive with the SES sounds. They're getting better, to be fair. I think the newer trucks that SES released, their truck sounds, default truck sounds are getting better, but it's still not like the same level as our expert modders. So why would you compromise, right? Just enable a mod and enjoy the drive. So if you look at the mods list now, as always, link is in the video description. Although that's a nice bassy sound from that car. It might be thanks to Drive Safely. Drive Safely sound fixes. So yeah, the mods list is growing bit by bit, and yeah, right now it's mostly sound mods in there, but you might see a truck mod in there if you look now, if you look later, and you might get a hint of what's coming. Wink, wink. So I won't share any more details there. If you find it, then you find it. It's a good teaser for things to come. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's my current plan, at least. Anyway, about the speed limit, so I don't see it in the GPS, but I do see it there. You see it on the computer, the upper right side of that speedometer. There's the speed limit, at least, so I do have something. I see my volume peaking. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Let's merge in here. Yeah, I am thoroughly enjoying being back and being able to record again like this, because these drives are so relaxing. And exploring Greece, I've done a few drives offline and it's just such a pleasure. I think back in Iberia DLC, there were quite a few complaints because there weren't enough country roads. Greece is like, I don't know, so it seems like 90% country roads. So I guess that more than makes up for all the lack of country roads elsewhere. But yes, it's always a scenic drive wherever you go. Larissa. Okay. New town discovered. Now, I would have to keep my eyes peeled towards, what's that place? Lamia. Because I was googling about... that might be another clue. We need to buy our first truck soon. And so I have an idea what that first truck will be. I asked our guys in the Discord about it. And there were a couple of different suggestions, but I am leaning towards a very specific one. I hope it works in the new version. I haven't tested it yet. But in order to buy it, I would have to unlock the truck dealer first, because I doubt it will be in the used trucks list. I don't think the mod is that updated to appear in the mode. Oh no red light signal, thank you. Red light penalty. I don't think the truck is updated enough to appear in the used trucks dealer. So I think we'll have to buy a quote-unquote brand new one. At full price at least. And that means I have to unlock the truck dealer first. I'll give you another hint. I am looking for the town or city of Lamia. Lamia, is that how you say it? Because it's based on my googling about. I saw a Reddit post that lists down the different truck dealers in Greece. And the truck dealer I'm looking for is in Lamia. So we might need to take a job going there or coming from there. I can do that offline, no problem. But yes, that's one more hint. And I'm really looking forward to it. I've loved this truck ever since. And I'm excited to bring it back to this series. It's my favorite truck of all time. Maybe leave it like that. If you know, you know. If you don't, then there are clues elsewhere. And if you still don't, no worries, it will be coming soon enough. So I'm planning to record a few videos in advance and maybe release them over the holidays. Because I will be out over the holidays. I will be flying back to Manila, having reunions with the family. And so won't be able to record then, but I hope I would have some videos prepared for it. Just to keep you guys company as well. Wish you a happy holidays during those days. So we'll see. Nothing's fixed yet, as always, but we'll do our very best to make it happen. Okay. So I hope this isn't too loud. Yeah, I still see the volume peaking. I think it's the bass. It's the bass. But I hope it's not too bad. Good. Very nice, very nice. Yes, right? So landscape, scenery all over the place. And lots of zigzaggy roads. Like you cannot chill too much because you have to pay attention to the roads. You can't just have cruise control set to 90 and then be done with it. Leave it on autopilot. Leave your brain on autopilot. You have to have some engagement at some point. Like that, like the roads in front of us. Yeah, it looks like we're in for a drive here, but it looks like our truck isn't having any problem whatsoever climbing. So that's good. How heavy are we carrying anyway? Let's have a look. We're carrying 18 tons of pet food, so nothing super heavy, but it is no pushover either. So I would say maybe it's like a typical load. And no problem there. Problem climbing at all. I don't even have my foot down to the maximum. Maybe I'm at 80%, so I'm just cruising along. All good, all good. Very nice. So yes, what I'm thinking is we can drive quick jobs whenever there's a new truck, like for example the FH5, the FH6. But also we can start buying our new truck already because I'm level 3 now. And I have access to bank loans. So we can loan as much as we need to buy our first truck. And yeah, then we should be free to... I'm thinking now though, you guys were mentioning over at Discord that some trucks might have level limitations. That's the thing. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I hope we can buy the basic parts at the very least. The truck in its entirety, even without the bells and whistles. As long as it has 4 wheels, a steering wheel, all the suspension, and the engine, of course. Having no engine might be hard. But yes, I'll try it out. What is this? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see what it is. pit stop here. A bio brake. Cannot see the engine from this view. The gear I'm at. Can I? Yeah, I think not. Okay. Alright, let's go and watch this. Enjoy the view, guys. What place is this? Lake Polyphytos. Polyphytos Bridge? Oh, there's a bridge coming up, is it? Okay. Well, I'm all for that. Even have deers and everything. Oh, there's the bridge right in front of us. Okay. That might be a nice photo op then. We'll have to review the map after this cutscene. Even a church. What flag is that? That yellow one. Maybe it's the county. This place's flag. I am liking this bridge. This is a good candidate for a screenshot for the thumbnail photo. Oh yeah, that definitely works. And yes, just a heads up guys, you might have an idea already, but this video is going to be longer than the first one we had. I was kind of the first one we recorded was a great ride for me. Hope it was for you as well. But it was a bit too short for my liking. My personal preference is around the 1 hour mark. Maybe 40 minutes to 1 hour. We'll see. Yeah. 30 minutes is too short in my view. Okay, here we are. We're back. That was a nice looking mountain a while ago. So, I see. Okay, no photo. Nothing like that there, but yeah, it's nice that there was a view at all. Is there an icon for a view? Let's see. Oh, the viewpoint. Okay, the one with like a chess piece, a rook. Okay, that's good to know. Is there one more here? No, this is like the immigration, the checkpoint. And then we have the tourist spot there. Okay, good. Let's go and get our engine started. Maybe let's hear it from outside. Max's sounds. Ah, very nice. Might not be 100% accurate because this is a new truck. Maybe it has a different engine. I don't know the technical details. But my goodness. For me, it's believable enough. And it's definitely as crisp as can be. So, no complaints here. Servius High Bridge, 1372 meters is around what? Maybe 4,000 feet elevation? Oh, this is lovely. Let's not forget the lights. Might get penalized. Okay, oh my goodness, yes. This is going to be a screenshot opportunity somewhere around here, I would say. Very nice indeed. Is looking good. Oh, speed limit was 40 and we came across a cop car, if you guys noticed. So thankfully they didn't book us. I think they let us go because we were so enamored by the bridge. He probably gets that all the time. Tourists. Darn tourists, I guess you would say. Okay, looks good. Let's keep it coming. Very nice. But yeah, as I was saying, I do miss these drives with you. This is so relaxing. I have been out of trucking for 2 years. And yeah, I haven't been trucking offline either. Life went in the way. Life happened, as they say. And yeah, speaking of life, I have quite a few stories. Maybe I can start from the beginning, right? It might be a good way to pass the time. Is that a Tesla? Sure looks like it. Fancy. No wonder we couldn't hear its engine. Okay. Yes, I think it's... I did say I wanted to share more of what's been happening the past 2 years with me. Where have I been? shared with you the short version, and it's basically I got new work, right? But maybe I can expound a little. So, where do I start? It's a good question. I was born in the year of maybe that's too far back. Maybe a bit more recent. Okay, let's see. So I ended streaming April, I think, 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, right? What is this? 1 second. Oy, some roadworks ahead. Okay. Oh crap, it's not only roadworks, it's actually a detour because there is a chopper that is... No, there's a car crash. And the chopper is there for medevac, maybe. Medical emergency. Crap. Okay, so it looks like we have to go one heck of a detour, so this might be quite a long episode then. I'm not sure how long that makes it, but that just means we get to spend more time together, right? And you can always pause the video and continue elsewhere later on. Okay, so where do I go? 1 second, I'm confused with all the... Okay, no problem, because this is a cloverleaf interchange. So we just basically go through all the clover leaves, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Just follow it. Right. We'll need to stop at the gas station to look at the map. I try not to open the map while I'm moving just to maybe make it more realistic, right? To simulate that in real life, it's probably not advisable to do. Okay, so we're on the opposite side now of where we came from. Okay, so now where do I go? So now I would be going around here again. Wouldn't I end up at the same spot as a while ago if I go through all these? Let's give the GPS a chance. Let's trust it. Maybe it's taking me for a ride. Anyway, so back to the story. I ended streaming April of 2022, if I remember correctly. Because that was actually the time when I found a new job as well. And I needed to focus on my new job. So for those who are not aware, I work in IT. I'm a software engineer. I worked in the same company my entire working career for maybe 15 years, almost 15 years that time. I started working in Manila, moved to Singapore eventually, and was working with the company for that long. I decided enough is enough. It's time to move on. It's time to explore and see what the world has to offer. It's the same darn thing. It just had me loop around. So what the heck is this? Okay, let's see, yeah. So maybe we have to route manually then, okay. I'll go to the map, there's no choice. Yeah, I'll just go around here infinitely if I do this. So if this is, so I think what we can do is we can say avoid this one, right? Okay. Okay, then it will make me go, oh crap. I need to go through the loop again. I see, okay. And then we get back to it. All right. More time for stories. Don't mind. More time for stories. Or... 1 second. Let's see if this works. Oh! Just passing through, don't mind me. Oh crap, I don't think they'll fit there. Close your eyes. Don't look. Don't look. Nothing's happening. Oh, it looks like we're making it. Looks like we made it. Ah, magic. No questions, okay? No questions. The good thing is we made it. I'm not sure how that looked from your end, but we made it. Just trust me, okay? We made it. No need to loop around. Oh, I love this game. Amazing. Okay. Continuing with the story. So I decided it's time to move on. I wanted to explore. I wanted to see how the outside world looked like. I was working for the same company for 15 years. It's a great company, but it does get you curious on what's out there. And I definitely got curious. So I found an interesting new job. I moved there. And if I tell you the company, you wouldn't believe it. But no, I wouldn't tell the company. I won't answer it either if you ask, but just to, I don't know, I'm not too comfortable sharing the exact company name. But I will give a hint. That's the most I can do. This company I moved to had they say, it was referenced a couple of times by our community whenever we talk about trucks and sounds and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so that's the most I will give, and I will not confirm nor deny any of your guesses. Okay, just leave it at that. Right, so that's the most I will give. Anyway, I moved to this company, and I was really enjoying. But I had to focus because I was moving to a new company, completely new dynamics, completely new technology even. So the system I was working with before, it's a completely different one I've moved to, and I didn't know anything about it. But a system is a system, right? So it will take some time, but it's there. It's all learnable. But I really needed to focus. I needed to spend as much time as I could to catch up, because I was hired. I was an experienced hire, right? So I didn't want to weigh down, be a burden to my team, and so I wanted to catch up as fast as possible. So I was studying and trying to learn all the different things about this new system that I'm working with. And it's been interesting. It was very different from the system I was used to. And it was a lot more high-tech in many regards. The company had its own setups and everything. Yeah, it was all fun, and I did need to spend a couple of weekends to catch up. I took some certifications to force myself. I think that's I don't normally believe in certifications. I think it's a very bookish. Of course, it depends, right? But in my case, having a certification does not guarantee that you're good at that technology. It just means you passed the test, and that's not like directly connected to any actual skill you may have. Open the window and pass our papers here. Papers, please. Here you go, sir. Oh, that was quick. Thank you. Looks like no problems. Let's get back into gear and get going. Good. So certifications, normally I don't put big value in them. Experience is really where it's at. That being said, it does depend. Oh, is this North Macedonia? Am I remembering this right? Let's see. Yes, it is. Oh, look at my memory. Who's the goldfish memory now? Yeah, because I remember when we were driving in Pro Mods before, they had a North Macedonia, and their flag was so distinct. So it's great now that this is actually in as part of ETS2. It's a DLC. I guess this is part of the West Balkans, I assume. Okay, we have another checkpoint here, North Macedonia side, so let's lower our windows again. Okay, parking brake, and let's pass our papers. Hopefully it's going to be as smooth as the earlier one. It is, thank you. If only all checkpoints were this fast, huh? Oh, good. Let's close the windows. I want that interior muffling, that noise cancellation effect. Yes. Very good. Okay, so what's I saying? Something about the technology I was learning. Okay, yes, so certifications, I'm not really a big fan of it. That being said, it is perfect when starting out, when you don't have experience yet, right? When you don't have any credentials. I think it's a great starting point. And it's a great way to add pressure. So that's what I did. To add pressure to myself to learn something. And learn something at a healthy pressure. I signed up for a certification to that new system, and that forced me to study. That forced me to do my best. So I wanted to pass the exam. What is this guy doing? Okay, I think he was listening to my story. Don't worry, you can still hear it. You can watch it on YouTube, bro. Okay, he went away now. Good. So, yeah, I studied. I spent a couple of weekends studying, and I passed my certification. There were different levels of certification, but the ones I passed were a good foundation, good starting point. And after that, I was able to start contributing to the team. And it was great. It was a great experience, very fast-paced, because the company I moved to was much smaller in scale versus the one I was in. So things happened faster. The turnaround was definitely faster. The processes were a lot more raw, because they're the smaller company, so they didn't have all the speed, the systems in place yet. Like, what do you do in this scenario, in this scenario, in this scenario? Big companies would have all those mapped out because they've experienced a lot of things, they've learned a lot of things, and they try to not repeat the same mistakes, right? But when you're a small company, chances are you haven't committed, you haven't experienced those mistakes yet. So your processes are not yet as built, right? So things are faster, but things are also more risky. And so not so much so like a startup, but a bit maybe a step higher than that. So there were processes in place, but they were still a bit raw compared to what I was used to. But it's a very good experience. But yeah, that really took up all of my time. I was going to the office every day. They had no work from home policy, and so I had to go to the office every day, which is exactly what I was looking for. Because in my previous company, I was working from home all the time, and that may sound good. Speaking of good, this roundabout looks very interesting. I like that thing in the middle. Oh, don't stop the roundabout, bro. Come on, okay. I was going to praise the AI, saying that they're a lot smarter now, but I guess they are. They're just still not perfect, which is understandable. It's never going to be perfect. It's very nice. Okay, stop sightseeing. Okay, good. There's a photo opportunity here to our right, so we'll go into photo mode shortly. Don't get surprised if the engine cuts out, okay? It's like there's a big church here. Okay, maybe here. Let's see. Something like a Church of Holy Sunday in Bitola. Ah, interesting. Yeah, and it's nice that you can actually like collect these landmarks now. Photo trophy capture. Really even look at that. I've unlocked a few of those in my offline drives. That's nice. So yes, I was fully committed, fully engorged in my new company. I was going to the office every day, and I was really loving it because I was interacting with all these people. That's the part I didn't have in my previous company. Like, I moved to Singapore, but I was not working with anyone from Singapore back then. So I couldn't even understand the accent, for the longest time. Until now, I still have a hard time with it. But I can understand now. But back then, because I was not working with anyone from here, I was not seeing anyone from here. Whenever I spoke outside, I was just like an alien. I never learned. So it was great having that face-to-face experience. That's really something that you cannot beat. There are scenarios for work from home, but there are definitely scenarios as well with face-to-face. And yeah, with this new company, I was going to the office every day, spending an hour each way, so like 2 hours of my time being spent on commute alone. And then of course you have to like prepare, take a shower and everything. So that really takes up the day. And thankfully the office hours were very reasonable. So it was like a 9 to 6 job basically. And most of the time, I would say maybe 99% of the time, that came true, right? So I was able to go home at 6 almost every day. But that meant I arrived home 7 with no dinner yet. So, and by that time I would be tired from being in the office all day, so we would just eat out or order in. And so by the time we finished dinner, it would be like 8 or 9 p.m. And then you would be too tired to do anything, so you just lie down and doom scroll a bit, right? Things like this. So that's how it's been for a year and a half. It's like that. So me and Mrs. Clumsy are still in Singapore, and we got used to that new routine. But eventually things changed, because as I said, it's a relatively smaller company, so change is more present. People change, people leave, people join, organizations get restructured, leaders have different directions, so things are more agile, as they say. Oh, this is a very nice place. I love the view. The houses and everything overlooking. Let's look outside for a bit, if I can see from here. Oh, I can see some. Oh, there it is. Not too shabby. Oh, let's not hit that car. Okay, good. So yeah, for 1.5 years I was with that company, but actually now I'm no longer with that company. Because yes, there were many changes, and I started getting the feeling that my growth is not really was starting to get hampered, basically. Slow down here. My growth was starting to slow down, and the direction of the company was not very much in alignment with where I wanted to go. So I'm a technical guy by nature. I love getting into the weeds of the system, learning about the technical details. But what the company needed was not so much a technical person, it was more of a business person with technical skills, with a bit of technical on the side, something like this. And it was not really what I was looking for. It was okay, I can adjust to it, but some people playing basketball there. But I wasn't very much into that idea. And with the different changes happening as well, I was not sure whether I wanted to stay. It's a good company, but I wasn't sure if there was something better out there. And so what I did is I actually started reaching out with some of my former colleagues, and they said there is actually an opening. And maybe I have to go back to the story again, because there was actually even something more about this story, about these former colleagues. So during the time, April 2022, again, back all the way to where that new work is, I decided that I wanted to move company, right? I wanted to leave my company. So I started looking, and through my search, I actually found two possible companies. One was the company I moved to, and the other one was the... how do I describe it? Okay, let's do it like this. The company I was with, my first company, the one I was with for 15 years, it's a services, IT services kind of company. So that means you have clients, right? So you would be offering IT services, and you would have clients taking up those services, right? So the other company that I was looking at was the client, was my client for 15 years, basically. Right? So I was deciding whether to move to my client's company or to move to this other company, this smaller one. And I ultimately, so I went through all the interview process in both sides. It was a very, my client's company had a very thorough process for it, because they're a very well established big company. So they had like 3 interviews, a written exam, like an online exam where they tested your IQ and everything like this. So it's the works. And then it took a long time for it. But ultimately I decided to go with the other company, the one I was telling you about, the smaller one, because I really wanted that face-to-face. I was craving that face-to-face opportunity, and I wanted to see what's out there, right? So because I wanted to see what's out there, if I move to the client, my client's company, then it would just be, I know that world already. Well, more, not really, but I have an idea of how that world looks like, right? Maybe something like that. I would phrase it like that. And so it was a bit interesting. Another checkpoint, okay? Slow down here. Don't want to get booked. 30 it says. What is that icon? A red icon. No number, okay? Maybe just slow down, basically. So let's keep it 30 because I saw 30 in the sign. Yeah, because I was looking for something really new. I wanted to explore outside, somewhere I haven't been to before, somewhere I had no idea what was there. It was a risk, but I wanted to really see what's out there. And that's why I ultimately went with that other smaller company. But then yes, so fast forward again. So let's... your papers ready here. Here you go, sir. This one is taking a bit longer. No, it's okay. Thank you. Right. So, as the company, the small company I was currently at before, as they were undergoing changes, and I was starting to feel that those changes were not really in line with what I had in mind for my career. X-ray? Interesting, okay. Do we have to step out or something? Probably, huh? Yeah, let's do that. So I started to reach out to my former colleagues, to my client's company basically, my contacts in my client's company, former client's company that is. Right, let's go out of the truck. Let's have them scan it. It's an X-ray thing or a border checkpoint. Oh, anyway, okay, good. That was fast. Maybe they just like, scanned me through. Sounds good. Oh, I left the lights on. My bad. Oh, very nice sounds from Max. What? Where? Oh, there. That's the X-ray thing. Okay, okay. I got you. I got you. So the previous one was still the border checkpoint. This is the real X-ray thing. Okay. Scary. I see. Okay. Interesting. Did we have something like this before? I kind of remember something similar in Turkey. Can't remember exactly. Stop the engine. Okay. Oh, don't shout. No need for exclamation points. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's like a proper scanner. All good. No contraband or anything. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Let's get going. Lights. Does this thing have auto lights? Yeah, I think so. This one is the auto. Ooh, okay. Now how do I go back to the thing? Guess I have to go around. Don't see a route through here. Looks like someone got caught. You guys find someone was hiding under the chassis. I don't know. Okay, good. So now wait. Man, this place could use a few signs, huh? Not friendly at all. It looks a bit shady. I could even have just bypassed the X-ray, but I guess they would penalize me for that. So maybe now we can follow these cars out. Okay, I think that makes sense. Okay, looks good. Right. Good. Okay, so yes, my story continues. So we reached out. We're now in Albania, so we are near a destination. I reached out to my former client, and they said that the spot was still open, the one I applied in last time. So I got accepted to it before, but I didn't get. I got the offer, but I didn't accept it before. I was a bit shy asking again, right? Because I refused it once already. But I got rid of my pride and I asked them if they were still hiring, if that opening I applied before was still there. And they were very much saying, yes, you're very much still welcome. So I started the entire thing again because unfortunately I was out for more than a year. And that meant I had to go through the entire process again. So I had to go through the online exam, testing my IQ. Then I had to go through 3 interviews. And yeah, it was quite hectic. It took quite a while, maybe 2 months. The entire process, something like this. But at the end of it, they gave me the offer again. And this time I accepted. So I've actually had 2 different jobs now since I last streamed. Right? And so now I'm working for my former client. I'm now inside that company and I'm loving it so far. I've been with this company now for more than a year. And and it's been amazing. Of course, no company is perfect. I have worked long enough to know that. But that being said, this company is amazing. And I get the freedom that I want, but I also get the responsibilities that give me that fulfillment. You know, I have more liberty to do things, because before, as an outsider, basically, they just give me instructions. For the most part, like, the direction has to come from the client, right? The client knows what they want, and we can advise, we can consult, but at the end of the day, it's the client that decides. Customer expects delivery very soon. Oh no, someone's calling. Don't answer. Leave them hanging. I'm still telling my story. Anyway, so far away are we? Well, we are in the correct country now. But why is it taking so long? Maybe because of that thing in the highway detour escapade, where we had to go through all the clover leaves. Anyway, so now I'm in my former client's company. I'm now on the inside, and it's great because now I get to make the decisions in a way. Of course, I am accountable for those decisions, right? So it's a big responsibility. I'm handling my own team, and then I'm working with others. So it's a very big company. So I have people under me that I mentor, I teach, I coach. I have people at the same level who I coordinate with, who I learn from, and then I have people above me who mentor me, and I get best practices from, and I learn how they think, and it's a great feeling having all those different levels, because that way the growth never stops. You get to learn from all the different sides, right? People younger than you, people newer than you, people older than you, people at your level, people that are much further in the journey than you. It's a great feeling to have. So I feel very fulfilled, and that's where I'm at right now. So hopefully that feeling continues, because I really enjoy. Crap, I think we'll be late, guys, but I think we'll still get paid, right? And it's not an urgent delivery, so being late, the penalty I think is minimal, so no worries there. The only thing is when we get the evaluation, it will tag us as late. It's the same as before, but we will still get the money and the XP, so no worries. Oh my goodness, this mountain is beautiful. Wow, what an amazing view. Okay. And yes, now that I've been with this company for more than a year, I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm starting to understand how the things work, right? I'm starting to get a better handle on my time, and I get to work from home again. So now it's a bit of a balance, because in my first work, it was pure work from home. In my second work, it was pure office. Now it's a mix. You work from home some days, and then you go to the office some days. And that way you keep the connection in there, you don't feel so alone. But then you don't need to go to the office every day and feel so tired and lose time, right? Because working from home definitely saves a lot of time. So we get the best of both worlds, and whenever I feel lonely, I can go to the office, mingle with some people, enjoy the company, get some rumors, get some insights, right? And when I am working on something I need to focus on, then I can work from home and have my entire setup here. So that's all well and good. And it's a great balance. And now, because I'm working from home again, that was close, sorry. Now that I'm working from home again, I have more time, and I can play more during my off times. And that meant I could record. So that's why you're watching this video now, because I have more time. And now as I'm recording this, actually I'm on leave already for the year. That's why I have the entire day to myself, and I can record many videos and truck as much as I want. So that's cool. So yeah, so that's the story of where I've been. Of course, there are more stories inside there because I mostly focus around the work part of things. So maybe in a future episode, I can share more about the... Is it really 30 only? 40. I can share more about other aspects. We'll see. Yeah, it's the way things are. And that's what's been going on with me. That's why I've been out for a while. All's good. Maybe in the next video I'll share the updates on my setup. Some of them have degraded in a way, some of them have upgraded. But all in all, we're still here, still recording, so all good. Right? But yeah, that's the next episode, if I remember, that is. I'll share more about the difference in my setup. Now, where are we? It's a good question. I thought it would have been there by now. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, we're almost there, but we're definitely late. Wow, we're super late. And I think this will be a very... like 1 hour... Have we recorded? We're almost reaching the 1 hour mark. My goodness. I've been enjoying my story. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it too. Hopefully that answers some of the questions you might have. If you have more questions, let me know in the comments. I still try and read them as much as I can and reply to them. And if you see someone asking in the future, maybe, if you see someone asking where I've been, please help me out and link them this video so they know where I was. They know the story so far. You read that? Most talo. Looks like a wrong spelling to me, but those are probably real words. In the Albanian language? Is there? I don't know, sorry. I don't know anything about this place. You'll have to teach me. Okay. So I see I put in a marker again. That means there's a photo opportunity. So let's take a photo here. Where? Tirana. Okay, we're in Tirana. That's where we're delivering, right? Yes, good. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, they're calling again. Let's go and take a photo here. Okay, what's in here now? Tirana skyline. Ah, very nice. Okay, okay. I can get behind that. Let's take off the blur. I really like this new photo mode. Yeah, that looks actually quite nice. That looks like I think I'll need that mod again for the zoom. And these trees are not helping with the view, but maybe something like that actually works. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Good. Right, so let's deliver this thing. We do have one more detour though. Crap. I'll let them wait. Oh, this looks lovely. This bridge. It's like overpass, and then underneath there are things happening as well. I love that view. Makes me want to play City Skylines. Has anyone played City Skylines? The second one, the sequel. I wanted to try it, but I've been hearing about the performance issues and the other issues, so I was waiting for it to get fixed. Does anyone know if they got fixed already? Okay, where is she? Oh crap, where does that lead us? How do you even read that? I think it's underneath here. I think so. That's one of the disadvantages of not having the floating X's. I disabled them in the settings. I don't know where the invisible walls are anymore. Okay. Ooh, Ultraman. No, Captain Truck. Ooh, it's a nice touch. Even has the SES logo on the chest. Okay, this is where we're going. And then where? Okay, so this branches off to the right. That's good. Please, no more detours. We need to finish this. Should I turn off detours again? They kind of are nice. They add the flavor. I remember we turned them off before, but I kind of enjoy the variety so far. I'll keep them on for now, I think, even if it means we'll be more late. But it's quite fun. It adds a bit more spice to our trips. Oh, this is steep. Good, so thanks for letting me tell my story. I've been wanting to share that with you for quite some time. And I'm happy I get the chance to share stuff with you again. Thank you for enjoying the videos. And yes, just comment away, even while I'm on holidays. The next 2 weeks, I will be reading through the comments from time to time. And then I'll get back to you. 60 here, slow down. Looking city. That's where we're going to the right, but we'll have to go out the highway first. Yeah, but first we'll have to explore the truck dealer. It's a good excuse to tour around the city, right? Do a bit of city tour before delivering the stuff, because as they say, it's the journey, it's not the destination. Now, speaking of journey and destination, we need to go here and slow down. Get some retarder action in here. It's a bit too slow. So the GPS is saying we'll have to turn left here. Yes, because that's where the truck dealer is. No cars, thank you. Good. Then we exit here, right? And then from here, another one. Oh, it's one of those what do you call it? Dog bone interchanges. Okay, very nice. I like it. I'm liking this West Balkans so far. The textures are quite different. Yeah, you have these what do you call those stones? Cobblestones? Maybe not. But yeah, different dealers, different variety of materials. Crap, can we loop around there, I guess? I don't hit my trailer. Okay, that looks good. Okay, there's enough space here, good. MAN, okay, I had an MAN dealer already, not the one I was looking for. I was hoping for a Scania, but fine. Oh crap. Maybe I let something slip. You probably know it by now. Yes, so we're going with the 4 Series, guys. That's been my favorite truck, bar none. Because I'm a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s. I got exposed to cars when I was in the 90s, and the dashboard, how the typical cars look like. That's exactly the vibe that the 4 Series gives out. And we have some amazing mods for it, sound mods for it. Z-mod sounds, I hope, are still working. I think they are, based on what I've read. I still have them. The DC16, I think that is DC16 164 liter. 164L? 164L. I think that means the 164, I think, is 16 liter for the 4 Series, right? I remember that naming convention correctly. But yeah, that's the plan. That's basically the machine gun sound, the machine gun idle sound that we've all heard before, and that's one of my favorite sounds. So we're going with that truck. That's the one I'll be purchasing. Maybe next episode. We'll see. Either that or I go FH5 first. Oh crap, I'm tempted to go through here. Sorry guys, I'll keep you longer just a bit. Bear with me. I want to discover these ones. And the question is, how the heck do we go around? Okay, there's a gas station. We could pretend that we are filling up on Pica per Studente. Probably not how you pronounce it here, but... Oh, I forgot something. I forgot my wallet. Just go and get it. That's the trick. Basically use them as a U-turn slot. Oh crap, don't hit. Okay, thank you. I was close to that railing. All good, all good. Almost there guys, almost there. Bear with me. I hope the sound levels were okay this entire trip because I said a lot of things. And if they were not audible at all, I would be very, very pissed. But we'll see. I'm sure you will let me know. But yeah, I'll review it beforehand just to see if it's something I could understand as well. But yeah, these are the kind of lengths I would like, the 1 hour videos. I know it's just more things to squeeze in, more stories to squeeze in. That being said, as with the previous episode, no promises, but this might actually be a 1 hour 30-minute video, depending on how this parking would want us to go. I have no idea what kind of parking spots are programmed in the West Balkans. They are vicious or if they are reasonable. Where the heck do we turn in? Where do we deliver these? Stokes? Stokes, okay, good. Thank you. Stokes it is. Small side street here. That looks like a fairly spacious spot. I think we'd want to occupy this area as I turn to the right. Now our parking spot, I don't see it, must be behind. It looks pretty traditional for now, but I have a feeling it will make us do a blindside reverse again. Please don't. Oh, quite different. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Okay. So kind of like a parallel parking kind of thing. But we can actually just do a straight in and then reverse, right? Something like this. Maybe windows down. I can peek out. And we can hear the gruffier engine. Not sure if I'm close enough. Boog. That's here. Okay. Does that work? My goodness, this trailer won't go straight. I think I have to curve it a bit more. There we go, that's perfect. Now we reverse. Okay, looks good. Let's even it out like so. How does that side look? It's a bit too sharp. No, sorry, I missed it. Turned too fast. There we go. kit, and from here it should be straight on out. Ah, perfect. Okay, windows up please, thank you. Neutral, lights off, parking brake is set. And let's turn that off. Good, amazing trip guys. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Quite a long trip today. Late, crap. Okay, but yeah, it's only 7 euros, 9 XP only. That's no problem. We still earned the 5k, 700 XP. We're almost level 5 now. Awesome. Let's go for one more long distance maybe. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best. And then later on, let's get the different hazard things, ADRs, what's it called? So we have 31,000 now, and we should be able to buy our truck because we have we can go up to 500k bank loan. But I think for us, we don't need to rush it. We can just buy one truck, and then we'll pay off the rest, I think. Good. Okay, so let's leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.